Arrow's coming home. This is Arrow. This is my mare Barb's very first colt. And she really likes people. And I decided to keep her. And this video just kind of shows Arrow's journey and how our relationship has changed over the years and grown. And she's just so interested in people. And so this is Arrow here. She's almost 2 years old. And my brother Matt and I went out to catch Arrow and bring her back to Lemon. I had turned her out at Matt's ranch with some other horses just to learn how to, well, for one thing, I needed to wean her from Barb because Barb was going to have another colt the next spring. So now Arrow's 2 years old and I want to bring her back home and reintroduce her to Barb. And because Barb is alone this winter, I sold her colt this year, and I want her to have a little running mate. So I see Arrow's got all kinds of cockleburs and stuff in her tail, and I'll have to pull all those out when I get her home. But she did pretty good for me to be able to walk up to her out in the middle of the pasture after not being played with for 6 months. And catch her. She did good. Helps that Matt brought some horse feed. Now he's showing me his horses and we almost got ran over. Well, let's see if Arrow will load in the horse trailer. This time of year you can kind of get them horses to come up to your truck out in the middle of nowhere because they want to be fed. But usually they'd run away, run in the opposite direction. You'd never be able to get them to come up to your truck. So we have a little bit of trouble getting her loaded in the trailer, but she did good. She never pulled back or she never pulled away from us, but I'm just going to speed up the video here because it takes a while. I finally got to where I was lifting her front legs into the trailer, and she finally went in. I'm glad Matt was there to help me. I'm excited. We got Arrow loaded and I'm taking her home for the winter. She's been at my brother Matt's for 6 months, and I kind of wanted to keep her out of Barb's hair. Barb had a new colt this spring, and give her mom a chance to take care of the new colt and not have Arrow causing problems. So gave her a chance to grow up a little bit and get a little bigger and jump some cricks and run wild with some other horses and get to know what it's like to interact with other horses instead of me completely spoiling her. So this is at my brother Matt's, and he wanted me to stop and help him fix some of his corrals. He's got a couple colts he wants to wean, and I helped him wean them when we went and caught Arrow, and so we're kind of killing two birds with one stone here. So we'll unload those colts and he can play with them for a couple days. They got halters on them and lead ropes, and they're a little skittish, but he just weaned them from their mamas, and they're a little nervous, but they did really good. I really like this Palomino. It's a a son of Palladura cat. My brother Matt has some pretty good cutting bloodlines. And he's a cutting horse trainer, so he likes the cutting horse deal. And I kind of like the working cow horse thing a little bit better, but it kind of goes hand in hand. So this is where I grew up. This is where my brother Matt lives now, and he has the ranch. But when I was in junior high and high school and was coming home from college, this is where I'd come home for the summer. And my dad lived here for almost 30 years. So there's a lot of memories. There's Arrow waiting in the horse trailer, waiting to go see Barb. So it's kind of cool when I go and see my brother. It really reminds me of my dad and all the memories that we have. Well, now we're back in Lemon and gonna unload Arrow and see if she remembers her mama. Who is that? Who is that? You know her? Yeah, that's Arrow. Remember? What do you think? I'm glad to be home. Mama and baby reunited after 6 months being apart. It won't, the love won't last long. When Barb finds out she's here to take part of her food, she ain't gonna be too happy. Well, Mama and baby are reunited again. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna post a few more videos of Arrow and some training videos. This is Arrow as a baby colt. So stay tuned for more. I'm gonna saddle her up in a couple days and see how she reacts to a saddle. So thanks for watching. Bye.